In Instrumentation and Control chapter, today we are going to study the topic electrical temperature instruments. Electrical temperature instruments are the instruments in which temperature can be measured by using electrical parameters like resistance, voltage. Now see, there are three types of electrical temperature instrument. One is resistance thermometer. It is also called as resistance temperature detector, that is RTD. Second is thermocouple. Third is thermistor. Now first we are going to study the resistance thermometer. See, the resistance of certain metal changes with temperature change. If we increase the temperature of some metals like platinum, copper, nickel, its resistance also changes. As the temperature increases, its resistance also increases, and if we decrease the temperature of these metals, then its resistance also decreases. Means temperature is directly proportional to the resistance, or we can say resistance is directly proportional to the temperature. So by using this principle, we are going to study the resistance thermometer. See, this is the resistance thermometer bridge circuit, and here we have used the resistance sensing element, that is X. LR1 and LR2 are the two leads of this resistance sensing element, whereas resistances A, B, this one is C, whose ohmic values do not alter with change of temperature. If we put this as a D, then by the principle of Wheatstone bridge, it states that the balance condition, when it is balanced, that A upon B is equal to D upon C, then this condition is called as balance condition. Now if we increase the temperature, or if we put this system in a medium whose temperature is to be measured, as the temperature increases, this value will be changes. So due to that, the Wheatstone bridge is unbalanced. As the Wheatstone bridge is unbalanced, then galvanometer shows some deflection, and we can calibrate this deflection in terms of temperature. So by using Wheatstone bridge, we can measure the temperature, that is the resistance temperature detector. Again see, here we have taken the resistance sensing element, that is platinum wire. These are the two leads of this platinum wire, and we have put this platinum wire in aluminum powder. Again, in between that, we have taken the porcelain insulator to avoid the electric shock between platinum wire and aluminum powder. Now if we put this system in a medium whose temperature is to be measured, then the resistance of platinum wire is changes, and due to that, we can measure the temperature by using Wheatstone bridge. So in this way we can measure the temperature. Now see, there are some advantages of RTD. The first is high accuracy of measurement, then wide temperature range from minus 200 to 650 degrees Celsius. Means up to 650 degrees Celsius we can measure the temperature by using RTD. It is small in size, fast response, good reproducibility, while stable and accurate performance, and temperature compensation is not required. But there are some disadvantages also, that is high cost, they need bridge circuit and power supply, and they show inaccuracy, and they produce mechanical abuse of vibration. These are some disadvantages of RTD. Now the second type of electrical temperature instrument, that is thermocouple. See, the working principle of thermocouple depends on the thermoelectric effect. Now if two dissimilar metals are joined together so as to form a closed circuit, here these are the two dissimilar metals. Again, these are the two dissimilar metals. If we join two dissimilar metal, and if we put this junction, or if we hit this junction, and another junction should be kept in reference temperature or in a constant temperature. As the temperature of this second junction is increases by heating, if temperature increases, the current flows through the circuit, and as current flows through the circuit, the voltmeter shows deflection, and we can calibrate this deflection in terms of temperature. Now see, there is another diagram. This is a practical thermocouple used in industries. It consists of protective veil and head across the measuring junction. This is because to avoid the damage in pressurized system. Now see, only things are the protecting veil and the protecting heads are used to avoid the damage in pressurized system. Again, one junction is reference junction, and this one will be a junction we have to keep in a medium whose temperature is to be measured. As the temperature changes, current start to flow through the circuit, and as the current increases or current start to flow, the voltmeter shows deflection, and we can calibrate to give the temperature reading by using this voltmeter deflection. Now see, there are some advantages of thermocouple. They have rugged construction. Again, they are inexpensive. There is no need of bridge circuit, as the RTD needs bridge circuit, but thermocouple does not need bridge circuit. Again, they have extremely wide temperature range, that is from minus 270 degrees Celsius to 2800 degrees Celsius. If we see the RTD, its temperature range is up to 650 degrees Celsius, but in thermocouple its range is 2800 degrees Celsius. So it is better than RTD. They have wide variety and high response speed and possesses good accuracy. These are some advantages. Now there are some disadvantages also. The temperature voltage relationship is non-linear, and they need expensive accessories for control application. These are some disadvantages. Now we will see the third type of electrical temperature instrument, that is thermistor. Again see, thermistor are semiconductor made from a specific mixture of pure oxides of nickel, magnesium, copper, cobalt, iron, magnesium, titanium. These are some pure oxides, and we have used these pure oxides as a thermistor. See, thermistor are semiconductor. So again, we have used the principle, that is temperature is inversely proportional to resistance. In semiconductor, we know that as we increase the thermal energy of valence band electrons, then they can jump from valence band to conduction band. Means as we increase the thermal energy, means as we increase the temperature, then they can jump from valence band to conduction band, and due to that they can conduct electricity or they can flow the current. So as the temperature increases, resistance decreases in terms of semiconductors. So by using this principle, we can measure the temperature. To measure temperature with a thermistor, it should be placed in an environment whose temperature is to be measured. As the temperature of substance or environment increases, the resistance of the thermistor decreases, and vice versa. See, thermistor are available in number of configuration. The most familiar is bed type or washer type or disc type or rod type. See, these are the bed type, washer type, disc type and rod type. As we know, the temperature increases, resistance decreases. So by using this, we can put this change in resistance in Wheatstone bridge, and as the temperature changes, resistance changes. So due to that, the Wheatstone bridge will unbalance and the galvanometer shows deflection. So we can calibrate this deflection in terms of temperature. So by using thermistor, we can measure the temperature. So today we have studied the three types of electrical temperature instruments. One is RTD, that is resistance thermometer, that is resistance temperature detector. Second one is thermocouple, and third is thermistor. Thermistor and RTD are both related to resistance, but there is difference that in thermistor, as the temperature increases, resistance decreases because we have used semiconductor material. But in terms of RTD, as the temperature increases, resistance also increases because we have used the metal like platinum, copper, etc. So in this way we have studied how we can measure the temperature by using all these instruments. Thank you.